everybody? We are hitting the snooze button and finally kicked out of bed and back online. So I apologize as your DM is, yeah, he took a nap after work by accident. So we are live here, a little late, but better late than never. So thank you guys for your patience, as always. But hello, my name is Bardicdice. We are going to play our homebrew weekly game of Fates United, homebrew 5e, and getting close to wrapping up our Hanazuka arc. I know stretched out a couple years. Lot of fun. You can catch us on Twitch here every Friday. Well, right now every Friday 7:30 Central. I will let you know if that changes. Just because I got new work and things have been. So keep you updated. But what you can follow that up is you'll be updated in our Discord. We share a Discord with the one and the only Marquee Gaming, the wonderful duo that you'll hear about here shortly. But you can go check out our amazing Discord. We have a lot of fun, amazing art, a lot of constant content creators, if I can pronunciate tonight. Yeah, it's really fun when we're offline during the week. You can go check that out and everyone know and keep it fun. Just positive out throughout the week. I want you to like you. As well as Ralph and Zeal. Thank you so much for the Louise. That's good. As well as other perks, like when we go live on all of our streams, like the ones you hear about here shortly, we have different channels. You can go and post your gifts and reactions and freak other people out. Like, I don't know, we can make it all seem like it is ended. Like a closing book, so everyone thinks it's like the actual end of a campaign or something. You know, fun stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. And then you can also see other cool content creators when they go live, they post their links. It's super cool. Discord, we got that. You can go check VODs of Fates United, typically the next day, or at least by Monday on YouTube if you want to get caught up on older episodes or if you episode. As well as any merch. D did some amazing silhouettes of our characters. So you can see that on items wall. Supplies always last. Oh, that's one. But while the campaign is ending, that'll be there. Something I was thinking about that I was gonna say, but it went out of my brain because I'm tired. But you can also catch all of us except for Jordan, but you Dealey, Rachel, Mark, and myself as players on Tuesdays with a Zelda-inspired game, Amity, on literary_DM's YouTube channel. So that's a whole lot of fun, especially if you've been playing TV. There. That being said, I'm going to introduce our amazing players, as they are what we all come to do this and play with every week. Starting with our two official artists of the game.
Hi, I'm Dealey, aka Rapazeel, and yes, I do art. It's super fun. Yeah, check out the stickers. They're really cool. The silhouette one's really cool. Rach did Zach and Anais on that. I did Meika and Kahu on that. So it's like a cool, like, fun, collaborative. That one would look really good on a mug. Just saying. Anyway, but yeah, on here I play Meikai. She is a tiefling Kensei monk. She has a very mean backhand, and I love playing her. So it's gonna be a good time.
You can catch her art there as well as some of the character arts down below. But going on next to Rachie, you can check her art out on Twitter, but also over here on all the circular character art.
Yes. Hi, yes, I'm Rachel, also known as Pip in the chat. If you want to see my art that I post occasionally, you can go to Twitter or Instagram under Pip400art, and I will be there, and you can see my stuff. I also post or I stream on Twitter on Mondays at 3:30 CST. I will do commissions and various NPC drawings that I feel like doing for our campaign over at Marquee Gaming. So yeah, just come hang out. It's a good time. What?
I said, yeah, she doesn't do any for mine, just theirs.
The perks of marriage. Yeah. No, so yeah, so you can come hang out with me then. In this game, I play Anais. She's a cleric ranger who is tiny and doesn't like to talk very much, but sometimes she does when she feels.
Perfect. And hang on down below. Art well just faded. But the one and the only John.
Hello, I am John, also known as Deely's husband, and I play Kahurangi. I am a Kalistar Rune Knight fighter, and last episode I got pretty darn beat up, so we'll see how things go for me today. Yeah, DM last episode was like, I can't hit anybody. Meanwhile, he's hitting me with like almost every single attack, and I have like the highest AC in the party. It's just
The
how it
rolls are
rolls
finally
sometimes.
with him. That's exciting. That's exciting for Mike.
You know, out of 80 plus episodes, it's just nice to have
That's
fun.
what I mean. It happened. It's exciting.
There's still this one creature that I want an effect to go off, and I think I've had you guys try to save like.
No, we've gotten some other pretty bad effects though.
Perfect.
Yeah, we'll see how tonight goes. Otherwise, I don't have anything else. We'll pass it on.
All right, Bant, thank you so much for the follow. And last but not least, he is the king of everything magical. He is the owner of everything mystical. Mark.
Okay.
I have it all written down. I'm trying to remember it.
You said both those. You're just going to
I
confuse
did.
yourself. Hi, everybody. I'm Mark, and I am the other side of Marky Gaming with Rachel up there. And yes, we do have a game we play on Sundays called Mystical Mishaps. It is a 5e adventure featuring Rachel and Mike and 2 other wonderful players going through my very chaotic world that's sort of horror themed too. It's fun. And there's chat involvement. So you can check us out on our channel at 2 p.m. CST on Sundays. But here I play Zachary. He is a Aesmer sorcerer bard. And he is, look of determination on his face right now.
Perfect. Yes, go check out all of our amazing players. It is a honor. Even when dream about it before we actually go live. So, but just a quick and just shout out to all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for just being a part of this journey and just kind of support all of us. I love you guys. So, that being said, let's jump into tonight's game of Fates United. Remember how to stream?
Pull on threads of fate, strings of time, metal clash as they climb. Champions of the sky, sun, moon, ocean, ally. Seek the path where darkness hides, corrupting all the good inside. They will travel the hard way, igniting light through the untamed. Wilderness won't disguise the elements sent to destroy the fragile weave of destiny. Just one of the many evils sent to break the world. Protect them as legend unfolds. Pull on threads of fate, strings of time, metal clash as they climb. Champions of the sky, sun, moon, ocean, ally. Seek the path where darkness hides. Bring light to where evil abides. Come on, roll the dice. 'Cause heroes take the fight.
Welcome back, everybody, to Fates United. Don't know why Sundavir is here to introduce the game, but he is. Picture, and I was like, I missed one. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 80 of Fates United. Energy is starting to come back to me as we jump into tonight's game. As a quick recap, in the Hanasuka arc, Hanasuka is where Meikai grew up, and she was betrothed to the prince of Hanasuka, Prince Jun, who unfortunately was tempted and fell to join in with one of Meikai's nemesis, Kaori, on their wedding day. That act of just disrespect and dishonor, Meikai challenged her to a katana duel and wearing her wedding dress. After intense battle, going for the final strike on Kaori, June stepped in to avoid anyone from being killed, but was killed in that sacrificial moment instead. With the crime against the royal party and not having immunities, the wedding had not been completed, he was outcast and silvered, sent to leave Hanazuka forever unless the king wished. Zachary, on the other hand, an Asamar with a grand pure family from Flesia, started realizing that his family members were starting to seriously pass away. Parents, after trying to keep them safe, bred them up with all their siblings. But after the two of them became chosens, slowly it became very real and understood that Hanazuka intertwined both of their paths. Fix Hanazuka and also save his family. They arrived there, and throughout many different events, meeting different people like the Nightingales or others, they found that Hanazuka has now been turned into a domain of dread, a nightmare. As they realized last episode, by confronting Kaori in the throne room at the capital, there had been a green vortex of energy that seemed to be related to sucking the life force out of everyone here, plaguing them with dreams and nightmares. They realized the center of this vortex was a dagger struck through the heart of the previous king. They thought was behind all this, potentially. As this deed somehow had to do with putting this Hanazuka area into a domain, as well as giving June a second chance of undead life. Kaori also extra powers. As they were defeating her, they could see old and crusted scaled skin from under. She tried to run away back to supposedly some under sanctum under the mountain of save Zachary's family. A well-timed psychic lance there able to stop her in her tracks, as both of them went down during the throne battle, but Vortex is still there. The feeling of dread and oppression still upon this land. Mists still remain. You haven't found your family quite yet. Though, as the battle was ending, the calmness of everything that had accumulated, you did start hearing a few of the members of the Nightingales, just some of the scouts and soldiers, running back, and you could see them with cuts and bruises, with this necromantic, poisonous veins coming from their wounds, running up to you all, but looking in shock and fear of Kaori coming towards them and then her falling. They kind of stop and are. Go back to you all as you guys are in the throne room.
I'll just touch Kahu. We'll do 3rd level cure wounds first. We'll see if we need more.
Kahu coughs and splatters some blood on the ground.
It's okay.
I was gonna try to heal, and then I realized I can't. I did the opposite of that.
Why did I roll a 1, a 2, and a 2? So that's.
Oh, you rolled a 1. I'm just kidding. Hold on.
5, 6, 7, 9. We'll do a 2nd level.
Hold on. Let me heal him first.
Okay.
Excuse me. We're up to D8s now, right? For our extra die.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said. Okay.
Oh yeah, you have the better
Woo, woo.
healing. And I just
Excuse me.
slowly puts her hand down, like slightly ashamed.
As a reminder, if you do see the character sheets, they have not been updated quite yet. Our characters did level up a new die level.
Oh yeah.
27 from that. And I'll have my little angel friend come over as well.
much better.
And he's going to give you 10 temporary hit points as well.
Hey!
Right, yes.
I'm
you go,
almost
Kahu.
2/3 of my health now.
And I was like just kind of like inches away.
Do you need more?
I have a lot more to go.
Do we have any?
I
Do we
will
have any,
second level
like,
cure you
health
again.
potions or anything?
Hey, Mark,
Yeah, we.
Yo.
do you want pale, kind of majestic bowl cut celestial? Do you want green baldy? Or do you want bronze hero?
Let's go bronze hero.
That's
I lost track of my number. I'm gonna re-roll what I rolled because I
Sorry.
forgot what I had after.
stunned him.
17 more health from the next one.
Lit. Why not bowl cut? Nothing says angelic.
How you
like
doing?
class bowl.
It's workable.
I'm pretty sure that we have
satisfied
no
or
potions.
no?
I do a second level cure wounds. I'm trying to do better. Okay, that's much better. 19.
Your second level is better than your third. Oh.
That is the
So much better.
bane of existence for healers right there.
These are the
Need
horrible
more?
rolls. Yes.
I mean, I have more. I'm definitely still injured, but I am definitely in a much better spot now.
Okay.
I
chaos.
will have my angel buddy also lay on hands on you, and I'll use my 1 per long rest. Mike, because this is my spell, does it get the bonus healing die?
Yours does, not his. Well,
It's from my spell, so does that count or no? No.
it has to be from your
Okay.
staff.
Okay. Well, anyways, was a 5th level I cast this at? I think so. So 15 more
Ooh.
back to you.
Thank you.
A large celestial or regular?
He is a large.
That gets me mostly all the way there.
Okay. If there's more, I'll heal you in the fight.
Thank you. I just got some light bruising left.
You
So-
okay now, Kahu? We can keep going.
Yeah, I'm not
Praise
going to
for
be
everything.
quite as effective, but I'll do what I can.
Okay.
Does anybody else maybe need that little extra temp layer of health they want that doesn't have it right now?
I mean,
No, I have it.
Alright.
I'm just kidding. I have some. I forgot he healed me.
Does everybody have it?
I don't have the temp health anymore, but I'm only
Okay,
down.
Angel
like,
Buddy goes
8
up to you and
points.
gives you a 6 right there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, you could do better, Angel Buddy. And I'll just keep having him go until he gets a 10. I don't know if you will let me just do that because it's once per round I can have him do that.
Yeah, I'm letting
I'm
you-
imagining him just like lightly tapping and just
It's like,
work.
there you go.
Ah, thank you.
How long does the celestial? It's like what? An hour?
Celestial
hour?
lasts an hour.
Yeah.
Hour. We should probably.
I like poke Zach and point to like the people that just came through the door.
Yeah, so they look really bad.
They're just kind of looking at the.
What's going on?
You all actually kill them?
No, they'll probably be back.
Yeah.
They're gone for
Uh,
What
now.
happened downstairs?
They told us, tell you we weren't able to get through, but don't hear
Get
any
through
fighting
what?
anymore.
Get through what?
There was doors heading downstairs, and there was arcane locks, but suddenly these shadows were fighting us. He kind of looks down. You can point into these necrotic on them. Had defenses. Or
Okay,
we should.
We should go.
Yeah. Lead the way, or at least
how many people came up to talk to us?
just two.
Okay. I'll do a second level cure wounds at one of them. The one that looks the most hurt.
Okay, I'm okay, ma'am. It's, don't think we fight much, but we're okay. You are all,
Are you staying up here?
don't think we'll much help down.
Okay.
Our energy. Go defeated them once you could finish it.
Yes.
Finish it.
I think it's.
This is weird.
That'll
People are
be okay.
celebrating their deaths already with fireworks. It's don't know how the news got out. Not understandable. Wait, is there holidays? Anyway, whatever.
No, people were setting off fireworks like last month
Okay.
here. I don't
People
know.
get fireworks and they're just happy.
I mean, last day of school stuff, you never know.
I don't know, there's a game.
Yeah, true.
A fight outside.
All right, let's go.
Let's lead us.
There's no body there, but they're kind of kicking around in like the snow. When one bends down, did this one of yours lifts this like obsidian key that looked like it was around this.
Is it where June's body was?
Actually where Kaori's body was. Do you look where June's body was?
Oh.
Kahu
I mean, I
said
was
he
standing in-
was because we asked about it.
Yes,
Yeah,
about
Kahu.
Kaori's weapons.
Okay.
Oh.
But
You look where
you
it
notice
is.
that there was a key. Oh. There's still a dagger skeleton.
Should we remove that dagger before we go, or should we leave it there?
I mean, I dusted the skeleton with the fireball,
Oh, right.
but
Oh.
It's where the skeleton was. Skeleton's gone. Dagger's
Yeah.
where
Okay.
it struck
Dagger.
the skeleton.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like plunged
Oh.
into the wood behind it.
I'll just mage hand grab the dagger and throw it in my bag for now.
Okay, give me a
Okay.
give me an Arcana roll.
22.
Wrong enough. You can feel a resistance pulling it, but it does pull, and that vortex or that green light from above does stop. See this dagger now radiating 4 runes up, like this green. It's definitely necrotic. Not sure. It feels similar to that arcane before, where it was like necrotic and corruption. Fine.
The thing's cursed.
It definitely doesn't look healthy.
No.
Well, we have these keys. We have the cursed dagger.
Where'd you
Alright.
come
Guess we'll
from?
deal with this later. I like point to the runes.
The runes are on the dagger, right?
There were lit runes also coming down the side of the pillars that seem to go underground after you killed Kaori. The runes
Okay.
had lit up and then are kind of like a dull fade dagger now. Still are there, but
Oh, they're
not.
on the dagger.
Yes.
My bad.
So
I
there's
thought they were
nothing
on
in the
the
room that's glowing anymore.
Nothing in the room at the moment.
Okay,
Okay.
my bad. I thought they were on the floor for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there was, you had seen the vortex in the middle and then like runes on the side going down underground.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Tobek, are we ready? Let's finish this.
Yes, let's go.
We gotta move.
Perfect.
We book it.
You guys
Yep.
follow the two, and they kind of navigate you a little bit. Okay, you're very familiar. Through kind of some of the back entrances towards the kitchenette area, where a lot of the, not a formal kitchen, but a lot where the servants or handmaids go to grab things to bring out, and then also have their small little behind it. You knew would be a study. There is now carved into the ground wall, and you can see the pillars now on each side, these similar runes, and they crisscross flowing chain. And as you guys all walk in, you can see the remnants of the nightingale, already good third bodies. Others kind of catching their breath, and others tending to their. And you just see your friend, the nightingale, just standing over, kind of leaning on her staff. You are protected. I think they're gone for now. I don't get through.
Who were you fighting?
Shadows or souls? Don't know.
Anything like you fought before, or are these different?
Similar, but more grotesque. Remember when I told you things can combine?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can get this stuff situated sooner rather than later.
You
We
did your part
found
in the
keys.
throne room?
For now.
We certainly had a party.
Good. Put them on their back feet. Got some blood. Not sure how
The
helpful we'll be,
king-
but we can make sure.
Be careful. The king is dead. Long dead. He's been dead for a long time.
Long live the.
But it's June who's the king, and Kaori is behind everything.
I wanted to believe you a few years ago, but sure, anything can happen now. June?
Yeah. He's there. I stabbed him again. This time on purpose. So
Well, keep doing
he's
it
evil.
till
So
they're gone, alright?
his soul is being trapped, so he's not doing this of his own volition, but that's where the witch queen comes in.
Your perception checks, everyone.
Perception.
Oh, wow, and nat 20! That's fun.
Yay, Anais!
34!
34, nice.
18.
Yeah.
I got an 11.
24. Oh.
Kahu, Zach, as you're kind of looking around, this seems to be sort of probably used to be an office / storage for one that used to take care of the sellers and maybe like some sort of head person. But it's quickly turned into a bit of, it seems like a holding place. Almost, not really cells or prisons, but cots. And you can see I pull down. Anais actually Makai, as you kind of look around, you can see as well drag marks of dust and dirt to a back area of crates and barrels that seem to be moved around quite a bit in the bottom corner. And as you can even see the glint of ore as well. It's still kind of covered as on the wall from the clock. You notice under kind of this pile of garbage in the different pieces of like a jacket and shoe that once part of Zachary's like outfit.
Okay.
If he was here.
Yeah, okay. I'll just like be like, Bard, this is the right way. We need to get through now.
Yep. Keys, Zachary, same time?
Sure.
Okay. And we'll time it.
Wisdom saves.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
12, and I will favor by the gods if I have to.
I would favor by the gods.
All right.
22.
Yeah.
It's up to 18.
18, perfect. Yeah, you start
Nice.
feeling your hand constrict with this energy as it begins to resist and fight back. Makai the same, but Makai, you're quickly able to turn. You see kind of the runes break on one side. Then on the other, Zach, you're struggling a bit with the release of those chains and that flash of fire that kind of helps release your muscles and push it back. Crack the other one. Both unlock and the runes fall. And then you kind of just hear as that door underneath kind of comes loose enough that it's not locked anymore.
All right.
Those the
Think it's
runes that
worked.
were you could tell they had been triggered for recharging, but they offline.
I just like pat I'm so sorry. I don't want to. The Night Mother is not the right word I'm trying
Nightingale?
to say right now.
Nightingale.
It's not the Night Mother. She's
Mother.
scary.
Is she here? No, I like pat the Nightingale
Takes a
on
dagger
the
from
shoulder,
Nightingale.
and yeah, and I just beep, and I'll just do a first level cure wounds because she doesn't seem like she's doing good.
Fine.
8. I'll just say you're welcome, and then I'll start heading into the room.
Might as well take what help you can get, and then I follow.
Nothing's going to come in behind. Alright. You two, and she starts heading out to a few scouts to check perimeter and check the rest of the castle to make it live and see them all kind of like feeling themselves and kind of holding this place down for you all. As you can see stairs that descend down a bit and then turn. You can see the still architecture of Hanasuka where it's going down. Who's going down first?
I'll go down first.
Kahu wants to?
Unless you want to. Otherwise, I'm walking.
Yeah, I'll follow. I'm just right after Kahu then, just in case I need to like jump around him.
Okay.
Just go under.
I'll be fourth.
That's in the back.
I'm watching everyone's back. Yeah.
You guys come
Angel's
down.
right beside me though. So
Everyone's just kind of looking up at it and just squeezing behind you all stoically, holding its wings. You all head down these steps. It's quickly a first door and cell here is like a wine cellar, kind of in the coolness and dampness under. But as it goes beyond and not even locked at this, the royal seal, the Hanazuka family, and you open it, and just that muskness of dusk and a place where air doesn't travel often begin to realize you're in a bit of a catacombs for the different buried bodies family.
Oh.
And just what's weird is it just feels very constricted down here. Anais, what you saw doesn't match the architecture. Doesn't match up. When you push forward towards the back, there suddenly is that freshness. Maybe not. I guess fresh is a bad word. Moving of stale air. I mean, I have to just. But as you finally get back there and look, and you can see different wrapped bodies of your previous wives that were buried aside certain means of princes that took over family. But at the back, carved into the ground, like an opening, and it's clean as if magical forces were moving different things. You see it break out open into almost like an underground cavern, and it does about 10 meter open up. See of a wet cavernous area underground, and bricks and mortar, and there's an underground layer down here building. As you're walking up, there are it's not really a doorway, it's an archway. You walk up, rocks on either side, so it goes from being just carved out into this large cavern. They've made a structure within the rocks, right? If that makes sense. Underground area. But when it's still natural on this cavernous area, you look up and you do Meikai, you do feel like this is somewhere close to below where that well was that you guys know behind.
Oh, okay.
Not quite, but it's nearish. Held by the cavernous areas and the flow of water. But what you all see here as you're walking up are roughly 12 to 13 pounds of dirt. Just buried in different ways with a few rocks. Not any identifying.
That didn't seem ominous,
No, not at all.
especially mixed with a poorly interior decorated cave.
Nice, and I'll stick with y'all's roles. You see all this, and in another corner, kind of discarded, maybe like even like a rock, various forms of Celestian thing, not of kids, adult wear.
I was kind of pointed out this time. I didn't before, but I do this time. Just kind of silently.
Should I dig up
Do I
one of those?
recognize any of the clothing?
Investigation check.
You can do it, Zachy.
That's a 29.
Oh,
You start
crap,
kind of
yes.
going through this desperately and logically with your brain. very much so gives you the vibes of your elder. Of that grandmother, grandfather, great-grandmother, great-grandfather, like, era of clothes they would be. And do find a shawl that you recognize quite clearly as your great-grandfather, or your grandfather, sorry. Yeah. Great-grandfather.
Great-grandfather?
Your mentor. Great-grandfather, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, this family trees always mess me up.
Zach and his
Always
family
skip a line.
forest.
It is a family forest. It is.
I love
I,
it.
show
I have it all
people
up, and
that
I got
sometime.
legends, and I got things like highlighted and circled still as well. So yes,
Okay. You ready, everybody?
Yes.
Ready.
Sorry, Steve's comment. Yes, I'm ready.
I'll push forward.
Yep.
All right. Who's taking the lead? Still same order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. As you push forward, there's a long corridor in front of you that kind of darkens it. You can see bits of light coming from a chamber that about 100 feet down opens up. Hallway to your left, right, and then there's like a wall of different statues and paintings that seem to have been kind of like grabbed from the mansion and kind of placed here. Various members of June's family, and they are kind of marked with scratches.
Creepy.
I'm just gonna say, for the sake of kind of, I know we started a little late and kind of brevity and all this. I'm guessing you guys would be kind of a little bit kind of checking out for walking around passively.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
'cause
we're looking for the
searching.
family, so it's just
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
poking your head in somewhere. Yeah.
I figured you'd slow down if anything interesting, but you're on a more of a mission, correct?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not trying to take agency away from you, but I'm also not trying to drag this out for no reason. So, you began looking in one of the chambers. There's a bit of storage, but it seems like water's kind of crept through and mold. It looks like this was originally built as like underground shelter, hide out and hold out for a seat. Wow. But you can tell it's been either abandoned or repurposed. As water's kind of flowed in and kind of spoiled some of this. You go down another hallway, and make how you can see a statue to Lune thrashed and down. Claw marks, 4 of them going along the way. You guys can see other of the affinities as well, statues, but they're kind of grown over with dust. Hold here. But eventually you realize nothing's kind of in this open foyer as you go down westward hallway and a bit of a maze. In this kind of area, it's still quiet, but there's a bubbling of a fountain. And Meikai and everyone else, you can start seeing the symbols similar to the tribute of the well. The well here, but the thing up on the hill on the that kind of had all the affinities. There seems to be one with a bubbling fountain as water streams in from above and kind of comes out in a fountain way and then down further. Meika, you would feel this would be the spot that would be directly on that kind of affinity tribute spot above.
Okay.
Give me a...
I'll mention it to the others.
Give me an affinity check as you kind of walk in.
Affinity check. Okay. Let's see. Don't add your initiative. That's not the right one.
Please turn.
Uh,
West. Now, Stefango.
21.
21? As your hand kind of brushes
Yep.
up against it, we're kind of brought into a bit of a vision. As you've seen this in various dreams that you've had before, of different chosens surrounded by a well. But now you can see the face of the dean, wife, Sunavir, even and not quite evil looking, but well put together and well dressed.
Free evil.
As well as
Pretty evil.
others standing about as they are putting forth stones and holding them each. And you can see as they are doing this, Sunavir is leading them in a chant. And you notice the dean's face at him oddly, kind of confusion, as you see their symbols on their foreheads glow, and then a power, like a bead of power, enter into the rocks. And with that, the rocks all point together with this power and begin to create a crystal in the middle. Until suddenly it cracks, as you can see a beam of shadow coming from there's darkness one, and or a beam of darkness with a match of green light that suddenly blasts out and cracks the crystal a bit. And that's when you can hear the dean step forward. You fool! As he steps forward, the crystal shatters, and you see that light begin to emanate out and begin to. Wife, still in wedding garb, stands in front of him and hello. Back to you.
I'll communicate that to the party. Be like, well, we know what happens now, so, or at least I did. Came to an understanding, but it was here, I guess.
Do you feel like,
Oh.
sorry, and one detail I did leave out. Do you feel like it was up on the
Right.
upward one, kind of open sky and stuff, but it was on this point of ley line, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. Big detail to miss.
I just need to go up the z-axis.
Exactly. You make Minecraft it straight down.
Well, we'll mark this.
I'll remember this, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we probably push forward, yeah.
Few of you can go down a quick hallway, and you can see this is a barracks area for housing. If you wanted to stay kind of full time, and another hallway that would be for the servants. But you push forward into another area that then opens to a study of a library of books, and you can see many of them discarded and just trashed and left in just a disarray. But there is a few tables that have been piled up, certain ones written over with notes and questions and things. Are you stopping to investigate at all, or would you just?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a hard one. I feel like, did we want to look at these things, or did we want to just shovel them all in your backpack?
If I gave a quick overview scan of them, can I get what they're talking about in any way to see if it's worthwhile?
I help him too. Like we're
time.
both like,
Dear diary.
Give me investigation.
I look for
Advantage.
creepy keywords.
Yeah, if you guys want to kind of split it, there's about 2 tables. You guys
Oh,
can
yeah.
do 2 different rolls at advantage.
That'll be a 29. for
Oh, yeah.
investigation.
Do you want me to-
This is where I was like,
me
this
to
is
roll
what
one?
he was made for. Back to do. You can see as you quickly
Investigation. Right?
Yep, investigation.
15.
Okay. Yours takes a little bit longer, just because you're trying to go through these translated side notes of understanding exactly how to correlate. Zach, this is what you do. This is what you were brought up to study, and what you did back for all this trip. And it was a female's writing. Frantic at first as you look at some of the older ones of revival and resurrection, and life transference. How to bring someone back. And then it began, that kind of like went past, and then another book on curses and why certain people can't be brought back, bound by things, and undeath, necromancy. And then it begins to continue forward into ways to push past that with acts of evil. You can see her writing, and there's like more and more of questions and answers, kind of like little tidbits of whatever it takes. I'll do. I need him back. Can't do this alone. Makai, with yours, you do find similar things, but you actually do find a bit of granted, not diary format, but just trying to thoughts. As you guys do hear scuttling in the corner of the room, kind of all weapons quick as everything was looking through the pages, as a bit of a brick fell through, and you do see a tidal wave of 10 rats, with a little bit of water splashing. Kind of the anxiety of the raid of rats that came in. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Kind of steals you from that moment as kind of quickly scanning through. The gist of what you get is that out of what she was doing, there was a failed resurrection attempt. That for whatever reason, there's some sort of curse or corrupted thing holding back, or at least in her. And that she turned to more necromantic ways of trying to bring it back. Going back to Zachary, which you start picking up, and there's definitely a big gap in this knowledge, and that you can tell probably somewhere in piles corrupted stuff. But there's talk of it didn't hold and is not himself. When he comes back, he's crazy and comes and goes. Not permanent.
It didn't hold?
The resurrection
Like a name, or
like the
oh, it didn't hold.
Didn't
Okay,
hold.
I thought it was a name. Like
I thought it was a
No,
name
sorry.
too.
Like, what?
A new character. Who is
It
it?
didn't.
Yes, as it's the resurrection
did not hold.
did not
Okay.
hold.
Yeah. Okay.
As these corruption seems to quickly decay his body, and this is more frantic of, I have him here, I'm not letting him go a second time. Then you find descriptions and decryptors of that dagger that you found. An artifact back from the war, from the first crop. That can take life and read this. And just kind of a ping in the back of your head, that is very much on the same vein of Sundavir's ritual that Bardicdice got. It just sounds like that same thought process might have led to that as you go through this. And you realize she used that dagger to put in place a permanent act of violence. You do see circled a few times, irredeemable, irreversible. Because this doesn't matter, I'm going to do it. So, you do understand the dagger is what is sucking life from the people of this pain. For another purpose.
Okay.
Makai, the last thing that you find
Uh-huh.
in this room. Even this isn't enough. Asamar stumbled in on Asuka, one of the ambassador's trips. I feel like there's divine blood. That's all the gist of what you get in this room. You guys rolled really high.
Well, we know why they were after your family now. If she was.
Do we need to do something with that dagger? Or
I mean, it's technically not even on this plane right now, so I'm hoping it's not doing anything to the people.
Oh, because your magic bag?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Smart.
Well, smart. Okay.
Yeah. So
Right? Because it can't.
Let-
Okay,
let's keep
well,
looking for my family.
Yeah, let's go.
we know she's certified crazy at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Right. As you push forward, do you all see this map?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Kind of hit another part but revealed it. As you press forward, there are two larger, and you can now see kind of the dust and wet mud of drag marks. Much more traffic here that go beyond the wooden oak. Past a few.
Is there anything
Uh,
inside of these other door chamber areas?
So currently you guys are select. Oh, I'm on
The angel friend.
version. Token select. So right now, sorry, you guys are just right outside these doors for this chamber. Kind of
Oh,
where
okay.
the rest of the place kind of is now leading you into. You seem to actually no. Yeah, it still seemed.
Going through this,
Kaho opening the door.
Yep, I'll step through the door.
Kind of-
I think I will help.
You open the door. This room does kind of that silence that I held before you. This room has a bit more noise to it, as there is a large dial or altar-ish thing in the middle, a beam of light heading down and kind of spreading out in each direction. You can see 4 corners in this main room of something kind of being charged and ran by light, similar to those gems that kind of like power things. And you can hear just a small bit of pumping mechanical sounds, liquid, and you quickly look around and can see these barrels at the edge of each door with multiple lines going in of
Probably
Go
Kool-Aid.
to the closest area.
Yeah.
kind
Are
of
there doors there?
go in there. The one to the bottom does not have doors, but the rest do. And you do see some books open on the dialis. As you look in, you can see various adult-aged ASMRs. A little more palish than normal, but seemingly eerily, I hate to say peacefully asleep, but it's almost what it looks like.
From these machines, is it pumping into them or pumping out of them?
Right now, it seems like all of them are on and are pumping out of the people into these barrels.
so it's extracting blood from them. Okay.
I'm
Nice.
Does it
going
look
to
like the barrels connect to anything?
Or what?
Sorry. I was just wondering if it looks like the barrels connect to anything aside from the people.
You can give me a either perception, investigation check. One.
I
I'm
got another nat 20.
Nice.
34.
what
She's just really wanting to figure out this for Zach.
what does come to you is as and I probably should have mentioned this a little bit earlier. This architecture does begin to match up, very much so. Here, even these sounds do. But what strikes you is the difference between or your scrying and this is the sounds are way more louder. What was maybe a smaller hum every so often, everything is being extracted right now. Everything's on, pumped. Even with that check, you wonder if maybe this is like we're taking everything right now.
Yeah.
Is there a way, obviously, to turn them off?
Do I see anything connected to that?
Hulk smash.
Real quick, Zachary, what are you doing?
I mean, if he sees these things going into them and it's pulling the blood out, he would be trying to turn them off as
Find a way
well.
to stop as well. Okay. Mekai, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna also look for ways. And if there's no obvious ways, then I'm probably just gonna be...
Y'all can give me intelligence check, perception check, investigation check, or you can even, if you feel like there's another check that makes more sense to explain what you're doing, you can try and fight for that as well.
That's my natural 20 for a 32.
Yeah.
Oh.
What were you
Say
rolling?
perception check was one of them.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Perception, investigation, maybe intelligence. I'd say even Arcana could fall here.
27 perception.
Perception, investigation,
20 perception.
perception.
I don't know what I would roll because, yeah. I was trying to think of a way of a spell that could help, but I think they got it covered. So.
Do you want to give me
I'm
an
just
Arcana
mostly
check?
getting rid-
There's a room for an Arcana check.
Sure. 11.
Okay. All four of you bound into action and start looking around at realization of this. Anais, you kind of start looking into members of what seem to be pretty apparently Zachary's family, extended family, different hairstyles, and complexions, kind of varying from his brothers and sisters and him in this room. You definitely feel like they're asleep, and if these things be stopped soon, and maybe even a more medicine check could verify, but would seem to prevent any sort of mortal or any happening. They're just asleep. Don't seem to be plagued right now.
Yeah.
So they're safe.
Yeah.
Mekai, how are you both doing for perception?
Could I have made a forging check?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you want to use the same roll or
I'm fine
re-roll
with the
for
same
it?
roll. That's really fine.
Okay.
Unless you have more proficiency.
I do have more proficiency to this one.
Yeah, I think you were really high anyway.
Yeah.
I think I'll come back to the last one.
Okay.
Mekai, you begin noticing the lights on that dais. The main light comes down and seems to power up some sort of like arcane-ish generator. It reminds you of the crystals that light up the variation of that. And you've seen it in like Benali specifically, that like power up things or like ships that you guys use. And there's these turnstile mirrors that would power up barrels. You would think that maybe moving the mirror or breaking the mirrors could work. Zach, you see that as well. But on top of that, you see ways to even just take out sort of pumps and things from the actual barrel and deconstruct that. So they on at that point. But both of you, Kahu and Zach, you're kind of putting this all together and figuring it out. You do also see more books and writings on the middle of that dice. But both of you with the forging and kind of just how you works, and how you can kind of point out in the ground, it would seem like there might be some sort of way that these barrels come together and then go straight into the northern door and back. Some sort of larger either usage or storage area. You're not sure which direction. It seems like the barrels are being sucked down, so I guess the flow would be north to that.
Does it seem like there's a way to reverse the flow or stop it?
Stopping it would be along the lines with everything else, so just stopping it for now. Reversing doesn't really seem like there's a reverse mechanism in this one, unless you jerry-rig the generators. No. Seems like the quickest way would be to stop them, but you know you'd have to detach every single tube from someone before you did.
Or you stopped it?
Yeah, this isn't designed to like medically into something. Not sure.
Oh, you have to reverse it.
Because it's all like combined,
Oh.
you know. Like
You're saying
There's.
with your description, you're saying the fastest way to stop all the machines is to move the light sources in the center.
Yeah, that's the easiest, most efficiently way to do it right now.
Okay. I think Zach would head there first with his angel buddy then, and do that.
Mm-hmm.
The breaking
Use
it or
bow and
moving it?
arrows.
Do these look like if we move them, they have any mechanism that can move them back?
Yeah.
Like a mechanism, or does somebody else have to manually?
Oh no,
move them
like
back?
like a manual movement. Sorry.
Okay. For now, I'll just move them so they stop working then.
You
No.
can like turn them upwards and then side, as it seems like they're movable for different. Here. Kind of hear everything go silent again as the last bit of crimson blood comes from the tops. There are, as you kind of like now have a just momentary relief when it stops. So there was that open doorway. To the bottom, you can see two caskets, and almost like a funeral, like you know, like when you have a wake. One's for the king and one's for wife. They'd have died previously. Yeah, you definitely feel like June did this. It's almost like childlike in a way when this is together.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't see other doors. The main door that kind of maybe takes more attention to you is the one all the way to the left side. Seems
Okay.
I had the most attention, the most reach.
by the way, while they're like they were moving the mirrors and stuff, I would like to make like a medicine check and even see if it looks like it would be easy to wake them up or like take the stuff out of their arm or whatever, you know.
Go give me a medicine check.
14.
14. You get the sense that whatever's keeping them asleep still active. That whatever spell or item or whatever is creating this still active, keep like maintaining their sleep. You do feel like now with the kind of suction gone, easily can. With your check though, try and kind of maybe like wake someone up easily. There doesn't seem to be a easy way of waking them up with a check.
Okay. So like I kind of come out of the one room and just be like, they're all okay, but I think there's something keeping them asleep still.
You detach
Right.
them.
Yeah. I'll go back in and just start detaching everyone I can.
You guys going into the other room?
Yeah.
I'll look down at the notes because I'm at the center and there's notes there. You said right?
Yep.
Just see what it says there.
Go ahead, and just give me a quick investigation just for the takes of what you're able to get. I'm guessing it's pretty good.
Not as good. It's a 19, but
Easily what I'm looking for. It's fine. Yeah, as you kind of start going through these note of the ASMR blood seems to be a better usage for keeping him here and with me mentally. Something keeps dragging him away. It kind of goes on. The blood is still not good enough. Sent out my Hisagi for more. And as you continue to read, it talks about how she was able to look up and force engineers to create this. Find them. That he had to keep June down here, and we'd start going to bouts of madness and just as calling out and then like her, and it's like marked in angrily her name. Kept wanting to die, has to stay with me. But eventually it says that they found the Levitts. You realize the blood was different. Sure. Every time it seemed that it was infused with this blood, it kept him awake longer and more present. He started to gain powers. Magic.
did you say Levitts or?
Sorry. I do this every time.
My last name?
Kravitz, right? No. Yeah, what's your last name? Sorry.
Zavitz.
Zavitz.
Okay.
I know I do this
AZ.
every time when I'm like in the middle of doing it. Yes, it was, so essentially you're getting the point. It was your great grandfather in that line. Right?
It's the ambassador thing coming here.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The last thing that you get I have the ability to change as well. I take it. We live together forever. I'll find out tomorrow. That's the last thing. It does seem to be quite a while ago.
The change being what's the change?
You feel like she found a way after all of this to find a way to change herself as doesn't say anything about how. So
Well, she's referring back to his change, right?
So this whole time, all of this like stuff and the blood and the sacrifice was for him. And as I continue to talk about him gaining powers and being more able to, it even talks about being able to go into people's dreams and all at their nightmares. Essentially, through him, he can grant her the ability to change. Better.
Through
beyond-
June.
Through June.
June can
Mhm.
transform her.
Into something more permanent where they can live together forever. It just, you kind of get this feel like the more and more down and crazy this desire to stay together, stay alive with each other, more and more they're willing to sacrifice their humanity to become more, just not die.
And with the machine mirrors turned, does the flow north stop too?
Yes.
Okay.
And start hearing, now that the mechanical stuff, rustling, soft movement sounds on these.
I'll
Sounds
just think,
frantic.
guys, something's coming out of these doors. to the north.
Oh, good.
Nice is like halfway through, like the 7th person taking tubes out. And she's like, okay. Just keeps going.
It
Like,
definitely doesn't sound like
You're
something's
good.
coming towards you. It just sounds like something's being around and doing stuff up
Okay.
I sent my angel
That's
buddy to
not-
open the door so I can look down the hallway.
there. There is a so yeah, you kind of open up this one. It's lit. You can see just like drags of footprints and blood and snow that seem to have appeared here, and goes into this room. Are you trying to open that one as well?
Yeah, I mean, I'll kind of approach the edge of the first doorway and have him go to the second doorway.
It seems like our enemy is here.
Yeah.
I'll like look at Zach really fast and be like, do you want to check and see if your family's here first?
Oh, I thought you guys were looking in the other rooms. Because
I was, but I was kind of like slowly working my way through it.
I thought the
didn't
other
know
two
if-
were looking through other rooms too. But if I was wrong, I can slow down a little bit.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Meikai was originally going to help with the mirrors, but then she's like, oh, he got it. So yeah, Meikai would have been looking for Zach's family as well. Then
We can take a second
helping,
just to slow down, 'cause
taking
it's
out
probably at
tubes
the
as well.
same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you
I
guys-
thought they were going to do that where I was reading the notes and looking at the other rooms, but yeah.
Yeah.
Probably about the same.
That's fine.
time.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys find in the other rooms, varying different family lines west. This seems to be in a room that probably previously stored some royalty here. As you open it, see the entirety of Zachary's family, including his mother, who is cradling child. Child, luckily, was not hooked up. Was asleep.
Good.
The thing.
Mentally send a message to Zach. We found your family.
Good.
They're okay. They look okay, right? Or are they all asleep? Are they all sedated? Or like magic? Okay.
They all seem to be alive.
Yeah.
Disconnect people you find, please.
Good luck,
Yep.
everyone. Everybody in this room, live, and you rolled really well as well. I'd say there was notes of early attempts on this on the elderly are, and they weren't able to.
Mhm.
When she learned to, I need to keep them alive that way. So it seems a lot of your elderly generation, the first ones that went missing, were the ones that might be outside in the earlier. Everyone else down from there in the family line is alive. That's why I keep on saying, like, this is eerily like peaceful, almost sleep. They look fine, though it's just they're having blood taken. So it does. They do look a little bit better, but they don't look sick or malnourished. They look well taken care of, whether by magical means or not. But
Okay. But we found them. Alright. We should brace for something now? Yes?
We brace
The
or do we
fight?
find?
Fine.
Is there anything in this room too that would give me a sense of this is why they are staying asleep?
you would. I think how much she would have written it down. I feel like most of her process is there. Get the feeling Iori's the reason. She found a way to fall asleep herself. Like, I'm controlling them, maintaining. Like, she's the one that went through this process and figured it out. Doesn't write too much on it, but you do see maybe it's part of whatever powers or change that vibe that you're getting.
Yep.
Especially when you look at them, it definitely feels arcane.
Okay. So then once everyone's unhooked, I guess that's when you'd start moving towards the door with the angel kind of leading the way.
Yeah.
Where are y'all? What else? Celestial is in place at the door.
Oh, I can't select.
Select here.
Oh, yeah, no, we're good.
Yes.
Just
You
kidding.
good? All right.
Yes. Yep.
Perfect. Do you wish to take any sort of break tonight, or do you wish to just power through, and then if anyone needs to go,
I wouldn't mind using the restroom real quick.
right? All right, this is a good time for it. As all nod to each other, and Celestial begins to go to open the door. We'll take a quick break. We'll take a super quick one, and back to tonight's game. So thank you guys for sticking with our Fates After Night. But we're back. Welcome back, everyone. You know what? I'm just going to go straight to the battle cam. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Sticking with us for Fates United, sticking through us tonight, and also the Hanasuken arc. As everything's been uncovered for the mystery of our party and what has been happening. Zach's family and Meikai's tree. You guys come upon this door. The Celestials there up front. Zachary and Meikai, you all kind of hallway. And so people can actually see what we're doing. The two of you back towards the end of the corridor, Meikai and Anais and Kahu. You all can hear on the end rustling and franticness as well as the sound of chains. Zach, are you just telling it to open, or are you guys?
Right. Yeah, if they're ready to go, I'm just having them open the door.
As the Celestial opens this door and kind of breaks through kind of a wooden kind of like lock on it. It just doesn't even seem like it was well made. Like not a lock, but like a bar. Like but the Celestial breaks right through it. Ish. The room opens up, and what you can all see. If I can figure out how to use the new Roll20. There we go. This room
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Yeah. As you open up into this room, there is 3 tables of various weaponry or spell books, different artifacts. There'll be 2 beds, and you can see where these forged pipes have gone back to 2 barrels that are infused into a very, very sickly, frail looking version. Meikai, you can see his hair has grown long, nails. A sick man, gaunt face in the bed, who laying blood and you all see is not quite the same version of Kaori that you saw. This one is an older woman with bark skin, and you recognize a similarity-ish to what happened to she has become something more, and it very much comes to you across as like a hag now at this point. Transformation. As she's just sitting there. No. June, please, no. We can't end like this. You can't leave us. And she turns. This to us. You did this to us. As the last of the blood from the barrel begins to infuse in him and stops as that infusion. Where are you, Kahu?
I'm a little bit behind the angel to the left.
You blended in as you grow large behind. You just see her, and she like turns back. June, I need you. It's you and me, right? Please, you cannot leave me. She's here. She's coming after me. What y'all do?
I'm gonna look at Zach and in the group chat, just be like, she's gonna go, right? And
I just mouthed to my Celestial, get her.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And I am. Oh, where is she? Oh, she's like way up there, isn't she? 155 feet.
Buddy, roll initiative.
Okay. So if I dash,
Celestial's right after you, yes, Mark?
I believe so, yes.
What were you saying? Really?
I was trying to figure out if I dashed and did Step of the Wind,
Why
how
don't we,
close that would get
why
me.
don't we do initiative
But-
first to see? you know?
Yeah, that's
Happen first.
that's why I stopped.
All right. Zachary.
I got an 8.
8 initiative.
Oh no!
This will be like 7.
I mean, he's not rushing in there, though. He's sending the Celestial in, but
That's true.
the Celestial
Can
goes
I-
after me, so...
Can I say something really fast? When you had enlarged her, at first I thought she was that big, like she was a giant person. I was like,
Same.
whoa.
Oh, stop. No, I was just showing everyone the token real quick. Just to
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
make
Is
eye.
the
I
natural
just thought it was
one
funny.
is the natural one on initiatives as well? You need to know that.
Or because we took the dagger out, does it still count?
I'm gonna say at this moment, that does not seem to, based on everything that you all have done up to the nightmare is not. Mekai, what'd you get?
19.
15. Nice.
21.
21. What was your total initiative?
3.
Alrighty. As you hear Zach, is it mental or is it out loud that you command this?
It's a verbal command.
Get her. The kind of takes one step into the room, and this swirl of green begins to emanate from, and he starts to radiate and kind of raise a bit as this nightmarish breath comes from him out of his mouth. Just see what you could only describe as a soul, or a nightmarish soul, begins to appear from him out into the room here, as well as 3 of these nightmarish eyeballs that open up, flare in this room. Anais, go first. We'll change this your battle music here. United battle.
I put in, I started eating a pretzel as soon as
That's
like a
yeah.
second
Nice.
before you said my name.
I read your mind. I was like, let me
Crunch.
stall for a bit. Stretch it out.
No. Okay.
That
Alrighty.
roll on.
I think so I'm in the back a fair amount. But I will move up to, let's see, 5, 10. I think I can go 45 on my first turn. I can go 10 extra feet of movement. And this thing looks like it's June's soul. Or
It looks like a nightmare version of him.
okay. And then Kaori's behind him.
Yes.
Okay.
This is like came out
Yeah.
from his body, and it's almost like the entire ceiling now this like what you see there is kind of like this twilight weird realm, and the center of it, this face kind of moves around the ceiling. It's still within hittable melee distance of
Yeah.
all of you all, but mechanically. Yes, that's the
Okay.
form that would be moving around.
Okay. For now, I'm just shooting at that thing. I get an extra attack because of Gloomstalker, so I have 3 attacks this round.
Go for it.
Let's go, Anais. Why do you do this to me every time? That was a 2 on the die.
1 second.
Well, it's an 11 now, so 13. I don't know if that hits him.
Okay. Gotcha. Because of your actions, until they are not fully healed up.
Oh yeah.
What was that to hit?
I have 13. I rolled really bad.
Yeah, as you
I
do
don't know
it,
if I
just
hit
the
him.
swirl kind of moves, and just a crackling lightning kind of just fades into this ethereal nightmarish face. Doesn't seem that easy to hit.
Okay. I will go second attack
Go for it.
for much better, a 25.
25 misses. I think 25 hits. For sure. He
Okay,
broke
um,
me.
No! That's 11 plus, so 15.
Also,
Yeah, 15.
Yes, for this one, well, I'll let you guys know if you need to split damage.
Okay, this is all lightning,
Lightning. Okay, yeah, you're fine.
I think. I think because it all just adds to my weapon.
Or it's thunder.
Unless one of it's radiant. Unless the special weapon one is radiant, but I don't remember what you said.
I think we said thunder.
Okay, it's just all combined. And then third attack,
sorry,
a
was that
natural
that
one.
11?
Oh.
Was it 11 points of damage?
Yeah.
Natural one, as you just kind of pull back again. It's something just about the firing off at something that doesn't quite have in like normal body is just kind of making it weird for you. All right. Anything else?
Let me check the range on something real fast. Where are you? There. 60 feet. Hey, little ruler. Come out here. Yeah, that's too far away. Yeah, that's it for now.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's how it works. I'm gonna spark some later, but anyways, that's just how I'll roll it. Cool, that's your turn. Kind of staying out of the room. Alright, Makai.
I used all my movement, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Makai is going to rush up. I am not in the room because there's weird eyeballs and I don't like that. And last time we saw an eyeball creature, it was gross and did things. So she's
Isn't
gonna.
an eyeball. Oh, I guess his eyeball's on the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I do have a longbow, and I'm going to use my Kensei bow abilities. It's not my chosen weapon, but I want to stay ranged at the moment, just for the time being, because I can't get up to her even if I tried right now. I'd be like 10 feet short. But I want to shoot at Kellery.
Okay. You have, I'm guessing, enough
Yeah.
distance.
Yeah, is that who you shot at, Rach? Oh, okay, you shot at
That big guy. Mhm.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna shoot at her then. Hopefully. So I can take 2 shots. That is
Oh.
plus, what are we looking at?
Technically, Anais, remember when you had that max hit point went down? Technically, that actually should go, but my game's different.
What?
Remember that one dream you had in the morning and brought your max hit points down? Apparently, that's actually stays even after long rest.
Oh.
Bad for me.
Okay. Awkward.
Awkward.
Does a 20 hit?
Yes, 20 does hit.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do a death strike, and for my bonus action, I am doing my Kensei shot, which I have not used since the Centaurium, which adds another d4.
Nice.
So we're going to do that.
Ruins everything. Let's kill us.
17.
I'll
She ruined
always come
things
back.
first.
To be back for you.
17 damage
Nice.
for that one.
Yeah, you
Okay.
kind of hit, and kind of her arm goes like limp as like a scene. But she doesn't seem nearly as strong in it.
Okay. Meikai's face is just very unemotional at this point, and she's just aiming. 28. I think that hits.
Yeah, no, that.
And I'm doing the
that
same thing
hits,
as before.
For sure.
Ooh, this is harder. 25.
5 points?
Yeah.
Hey.
Between those.
Yes.
That's good.
That was near max, so.
That'd be a quick fight. Yeah, you kind of hit her again, and just that radiant blast is just peeling off this bark, kind of crusted corruption on her. She's looking like that was a good one.
Okay. And that's it.
Turn?
Yep.
All right. As this atrocity nightmare goes. Right. This thing move to the center of the room. And that right. Okay. It's going to fire 3 the eyes kind of flash for a bit as Makai, Ananias, and yeah, we'll say we'll say the Celestial. Actually, the first 3 there. I will take these hits as Ananias gonna be a 17 to hit.
I don't think that hits. No, it does not hit.
Nice. Kind of feel your brain racked, kind of just with these nightmarish emotions, but you're able to move away. Makai, 19 probably doesn't hit. Celestial, 16 probably doesn't hit.
Miss.
Awesome. Cool. That's his turn. Yay.
Sorry, this wasn't Tuesdays.
I had to start punching dice on you guys.
If I would have picked the other form of my Celestial, you would have hit, but I'd have the
There you
Defender
go.
one up.
Cool. Zachary, go ahead.
Alright.
What happens if you're napping? I had my own nightmare.
As I kind of move up, when either of these things got hit, do I notice anything in the room reacting to them being hit, or like seeming like they're feeling them, connected to them, their life force in any way, preserving it?
The eyes seem connected to June's kind of nightmarish thing. As far as hers, nothing you can tell as with a quick link.
Okay.
You do definitely look around and kind of pick up through the notes, like these are original versions of like phylactery. They've kind of been like abandoned and gone past them.
So that's what I'm trying to look for,
Yeah.
is like what is holding them, like keeping them coming back. That's like what I'm trying to find.
Yeah, go ahead and give me arcane check, or
And I will use my whole
investigation.
action. I won't like attack this
Gotcha.
turn
Okay,
to
that's fair.
really
You're trying
go
to
for
really
it and like
decipher
try
this
to
in the
find
moment. Okay.
something.
Go ahead and give me
Yes.
a arcane or investigation, or for this.
Okay.
Really take this.
Investigation 24.
You definitely feel like these desks had been forms of phylacteries before, but through your notes, it's like it feels like a lich, and then undead, and then curse. Like it's almost like this compounded thing. It's beyond like what could have been something simple as like a lich or phylactery, and you feel that June's body. And something about maybe his corrupted hold on this nightmare seems to be the closest thing to a weakness or source that's holding this all. And you can even tell just by the air that they've hit. like where all the attention of the blood's going to. You can even see like her powers of transformation match kind of this nightmare. So you do feel like even her powers probably come from. So if he's unable to revive, he's probably unable. Kind of the gist of what you got from all the notes you've gotten from all this, putting all this together right here.
Yep. I'll say that in the head. Jin's body. That's the key. Destroy it.
Okay.
And then I'll say to my Celestial, go distract that thing, and he'll fly up to the big thing in the middle, because he has 40 feet of movement. I think he just moved within range with moving to the center, so.
Nice.
And I can't move him, so you have to move him for me. There you go. He gets 2 attacks.
There you go. You should have.
What's my bonus? Okay, spell attack bonus. That is a 33 to hit.
33 definitely.
That will be. How many things I add in? Sorry. 14 radiant damage on the first one.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I got a bonus action too. I'll inspire Anais. Stick in there, Anais. You got this.
I need it with all my crappy rolls.
Yeah. And then second attack is going to be a 21 to hit.
On it.
And that's going to be for 13 radiant damage.
Nice. Just nightmare necrosis versus the celestial symbol of Celestia.
That'll be it for me.
Oh. At the end of yours and the Celestial's turn, legendary action. You just see kind of this envelopment of energy towards a Celestial. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a charm ability?
I don't believe so. We'll go over that in the second part after. Well, is this, you wouldn't say a stun is a charm?
No. But I rolled a 21.
Meets and beats. The
Good
DC.
job.
Oh yeah.
It's still gonna take half damage. Unless it's immune to psychic. It's not immune to anything.
It's resistant to radiant, so I don't think it's going to come into the fact.
23 points of psychic damage. It is not.
Is that halved?
No, that is the halved.
That is halved? Okay.
Yeah, I rolled really well on those.
Okay.
Gates like me for some reason. That's like the one. What I roll. Alright, it takes its legendary action on turn, so it's now freeze. The hag that looks forward. Going to be way too far. He's going to do pretty far away from people. She is going to touch people. Filling. Yeah, the girl doesn't have much options. She's going to make high. Perfect. You're 5 feet within range. She's going to magic missile you with hag claws, because that's literally all she can get to at the moment. That's at will. So
Pathetic.
3. You pathetic. You're nothing.
You're weak.
You
Make like
ruined
says. Doing
everything.
Zach.
5 points on the first one. 3 points. Another 3. So a total of 11 points of force damage. Rays hit you in the middle. She's scampering and like she's like trying to look, you kind of like hold over June. We won't let them take you. We won't. It'll be you and me forever. Kahu.
I'm going to take out my bow, leave my shield and spear back, flip over to the side. I have a line of sight.
You're going fully ranged in this fight. I like it.
I mean, it's going to take my entire action to not even get into range to start a fight, so.
Alright.
And I am going to go ahead and fire my shots at go with Kaori. Yeah,
What kind of shots are these?
just archery shots.
Oh, okay.
The first one is 25 to hit.
Yeah, 25 hits.
And I would like her to make a strength saving throw.
That is going to be 17. Golly, she's...
He has to beat an 18.
Nice.
So she fails.
You will cast Legendary Resistance.
Okay. Still good to take the damage.
Like the Elsa. I'm ready.
Yep, okay. Rolled the right dice.
I don't remember how many times I've seen Kahu actually do archery before. So.
21 points of damage.
Nice. This what
The
type
first-
of damage?
Piercing. It's 8 points of fire damage and 13 points of piercing.
Okay. You guys silvered your weapons.
No, my bow's not silvered, it's just a bow.
Okay. So you feel both of these are having some resistance. It was 13 fire, and what was the other one? Oh, why I'm blanking out.
It's 13 piercing and 8 fire damage.
Backwards, okay.
Which holds 21.
21, we'll say down to 11. Okay.
All right. Take a second shot at her. Probably doesn't hit. The 12 to hit.
12, unfortunately, now it kind of misses as she kind of jumps to the other side of the bed.
All right. As I... No, I didn't want to draw that. Come on. Delete that. I meant to grab the measuring tool, not the...
If I had a dime for every time I did that.
Yeah. So, instead of pulling out another arrow, I'm actually going to pull out my spear.
Hmm?
As a bonus action, I'm going to switch it into a javelin. And I'm going to hurl it at the ghost guy.
Nightmare's face in the sky. Yeah, all of your symbols are glowing, kind of radiating into this room. Product kind of twilight on the ceilings, and all of your key abilities and light of radiant lightning.
And then
We played
that-
it was a skip.
that is a 24 to hit.
24, nice. That hits.
Right.
I mean, there's I just got this material just yell and
It's 18 to hit, or 18 damage.
18 damage. What's the breakdown on that one?
2 points of cold damage, and
You should be fine. No, you don't need to break those down.
this is my chosen weapon as well.
Yeah, you're fine. Right. All right.
turn.
Anything else?
Oh, that's my turn.
Good turn. At the top of the round, you all kind of see these eyes start looking around the room. One's going to lash out at the Celestial. It's going to be a 26 to hit.
Yep.
A hit. That is going to be 18 points of psychic damage. The one on the side is going to aim for Meikai, far away. As a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Take
Barely.
18 points of psychic damage. And a nice.
Okay.
Yes. 28 will also take damage. It's just these nightmares of pain and anguish of a man who just wants to die and be let go of this curse, but is stuck here and filled with guilt of honor and what was meant to do as a kid, and desires to be king, but under the shadow of his father, and this guilt of losing a true love, earnestly not wanting to be one. You feel all these racking thoughts and nightmares and fears. I'll get by this. All right, so that's the layer action. A nice. Top of your turn.
So I look at all three of you, and I say in the mental link, which one of you wants to come with me?
Kahu.
Wait, are you pointing to?
Kahu? To
Okay,
Kahu. Yeah.
I didn't
I'm
know if
lifting
Kahu
my
was
hand
raising
up.
his hand.
I was like, I don't know.
I would raise the hand.
Okay, I just like charge for him, grab his arm, turn around. I want to make sure I'm not hurting anyone because it's only 10 feet. If necessary, I will drag us forward or back. So, yeah,
it's okay.
I'll like move Kahu away from Zach so I'm not hitting anyone.
I'll allow it.
And then I will thunderstep. I mean, I have enough movement. I'll thunderstep to the cluster of June's body and Kaiorin.
Okay. You guys can dictate where you feel your characters will be.
Oops, I'm back on ruler.
The distance is 90.
There you go. It says anywhere you can see.
Oh, really?
There
Yeah.
should be
nice.
a range on it though.
Pretty
Right.
sure
Oh,
there's a
I guess
range.
okay. It says
No.
90. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought 90 applied to something else. I was over here.
You'd be right
So-
about here.
It's where I would be at,
Okay.
so we would be landing around the other side of the ghost man.
Perfect. That's fine. You can get to them from there, right?
Yeah.
Should be easy enough. Okay.
That helps.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, I'll just use it at a 3rd level because I'm not trying to hurt anybody with that one. And then as my bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon at 4th level. So I can roll a little more. Right at June's body.
Give me just a perception, investigation, medicine, arcana. You can give me any one of those.
28 for perception.
You've seen plenty of this by now. When you're looking at them, there's no physical threat. I think it's a anchor, like something that once defeat the corrupted manifestation, you cleared of corruption. It doesn't feel like a full threat to it.
Oh, I see. So
Just
it's
to
not like
clarify more.
Verdus. It's not like that. Okay. Never. The weapon goes and then goes over.
I assume that might
Zakari
change some
instead.
mechanical choices, so I figured I'd clarify a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
This seems like a more. Once these things are defeated, this is something that needs to be cleansed, get revived, but it does not seem like a threat.
Okay. Okay. Carry then.
Or like it's even anchoring Nightmare at the moment. Like it's not still from him. Sorry if I misexplained that to you earlier, Mark.
Yeah, you made it sound like that was the source of all their power was the body. That's why I said what I said.
Yeah, it's the source of it, but you guys still have to. It's not actively the source.
Okay.
Yeah, my thought was if we
you
destroy that,
destroy
though,
the
there's
body,
nothing for them to
everything-
retreat
yeah.
back into. It's just we deal with these two things after that. That's
Right,
my
right.
thought behind it.
For sure. Also, could have easily misexplained it.
21.
21 hits. You went after Kaori, right?
Yeah. 13 damage.
Force.
Yes.
Is magical. True. Perfect. Yeah, as you kind of take another chunk of this necrosis kind of bark off of her.
Cool. That is
Right.
my turn.
That's your turn? Nice.
Mhm.
Because its turn. So Meikai.
Okay. Well, now I'm gonna look back at Zach and be like, "You're okay back here?"
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. She's gonna go all the way up here and take a stab at it, literally, with her katana. So
Or with advantage because you're
Please.
technically flanking.
yeah, technically. Cool. Well, that's really good. I had advantage. One was a nat 1. But that's cool.
Yeah, luckily those nightmare things aren't anymore.
19.
19.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're gonna do. We're using this two-handed. And if I use it two-handed, do I get to still attack twice?
Yeah.
Or is it an attack once?
I think it's
Oh,
attack
okay.
action.
I don't know why that confuses me for some reason.
You have an extra
Oh,
attack
gosh.
action as well, right?
Yeah.
You can do 2 hits.
Oh, girl. 7 points of damage. That was
7
like
points.
so bad.
All, like radiant, right? Then
Yeah. Oh, and then plus the D8. So hold on. That's 5 points of that, plus 6 points of radiant.
perfect.
There we go.
Nice.
Not
Just kind
useless.
of slash through. You can just feel the pain of just having to hit, and I'm maybe for a better reason. Are you doing anything
Yeah.
else?
Yeah, I'm taking another attack. So that was 1. Second attack, an 18 and a 19. Jeez. Plus 10, so 29.
Hits.
I say so. And 11 points of the katana, and then 7 points radiant.
Nice. So 18 total.
Yes.
Flashing again through white streaks of moonlight, now radiating and pulsing.
Okay, and then
A backhand nightmare, June.
Well, I'm trying to figure that out because I used. Well, I guess I can still do Flurry of Blows, can't I? I thought there was a thing in there that said two-handed weapons, but doesn't have anything in there, so yes. Of course I'm going to backhand him. Did a lot of stuff. Cool. That is a...
I think
That's a 19 as well.
we said just one of these has to be a D6, not a D8 if you still want that. Right? Or D8 instead.
Insight boost.
Whatever. Never mind. It's fine. I have to
Oh,
read it
okay.
up and look anyway. Don't worry about it right now.
And then, so 19 for that one, and that is 10 points of damage for that.
Yep, just hits on that one.
First one.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's 10 points. Yep. And then second attack is a 24 to hit.
Oof. Backhands never
And
miss.
that is another 10 points.
Nice. Perfect. Yeah, as you were just kind of whittling away, you can now see the ethereal shape of this is slowly starting to not form as. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Perfect. All right. On its turn, now that you guys are within motion, you see these kind of like ethereal streaks as they come lashing out. One at the Celestial, one at you, Makai. Makai, that is going to be 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah. So, 19 points of piercing.
Okay.
And 17 points of psychic damage.
Ooh. Okay.
And to the Celestial. Natural one. Fun. The third attack. I think I'll just go. I'll just go back.
You can flip a coin.
It'll be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That's. Could be another one. Oof. 24 points of piercing.
Celestial's gone. He's just gone
I
already.
don't know.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did his job though. Tanked and healed. Alright, as it kind of ends those 3 attacks. Kind of still just moaning with his guilt and pain and for Zachary. Go. Actually it's also going to I think it's gonna move this. Alright, Zachary.
Okay.
What an opportunity attack work.
If it leaves a threatened square.
Yeah, but doesn't it have to be a certain sort of attack?
Hmm. I mean, he didn't leave any threatened squares, did he? So.
But I was just wondering if someone does what an opportunity attack from a monster would be. Is it just one of its attacks? Does it have to still?
It's one of its base attacks, right?
Yeah. Base attacks.
Has to be an attack within reach.
Yeah.
Reach attack. I wasn't sure if it still was like held by certain rules, like weapon. You know what I mean? Like Anyways. Okay, so like the lashing thing that just hit, something like that would be opportunity attack from a monster. Guessing. That's what it just did, was its reach attack. It's a melee attack.
Oh yeah.
So
Probably.
like,
I guess. Yeah.
It's just a weird ruling. Okay, anyways. If it comes up, we'll talk about it. But Zachary, it's your go.
Okay. I will activate angel mode since he got rid of one angel. He's gonna get another one.
You just kind of see the attention of June now on you as this happens. Like this hunger rises from this divinity.
And I will cast 4th level spiritual weapon right in front of him.
Oh.
And make my attack.
Our spiritual weapons felt so small. I don't know why.
29 to hit.
29 definitely hits.
An angel mode's activated, so okay.
Zoom in just a little bit. Zachary's at the bottom of the. Anyone who's watching.
Let's see. 31 damage. Force and Radiant. I don't know if that needs to be slowed at all.
Force and Radiant. We are good.
Okay.
31, correct.
Yeah, 31.
Yeah, this one just kind of blasts like a large hole in kind of just face, and then slowly starts kind of swirling back into its form. That hurt.
And then I will take cover behind the wall over here.
Okay, nice.
For now.
Oh, good move. All right. Kaori, standing there. Well, you us alone, and she'll point to you, Kahu, and cast. Oh, excuse me. That is going to be a. Oh, ranged. Oh, I do range. Okay. Where is your? It's going to be a 24 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Ray of Enfeeblement. I just saw this weekend. So
Sorry.
will only do half damage with the weapon that attacks that use strength spell ends. The end of each of your turn, you can make a con save against the spell DC. Try and drop. He is concentrating. I'll keep that in mind.
I hate
as well.
this spell.
That spell sucks.
I would.
I mean,
Yeah.
the good thing is it's probably going to be one round with this
Oh,
Kahu's
100%.
Constitution.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That is going to. Yeah, that is her turn. Kahu. And actually, at the end of. I have to do it at the end of y'all's turn. Yeah. We'll go ahead, Kahu.
At the end of her turn, I would like her to make a wisdom saving throw.
Nice. Back to back. Oof.
Probably didn't do anything.
Natural 2022. Sorry.
That's fine.
All right. There's that
That's
moment of
fine.
like, do I fudge it?
It's okay. Those ones rarely work for me.
I
One
know.
or
That's
the
why I
other.
feel so bad. I'm like, just let it go through, man.
It's okay, Mike. I know you roll well against me.
I
You
know.
don't roll well against
I
the
don't want it
rest
to
of
be
the
true.
party.
I'm like missing everybody else, and all my saves are you are like 20 something.
All right. I am going to move.
We'll take an
5,
opportunity attack
7,
from
15,
Big Boy.
20, 25. That's fine. 30.
A 29 to hit. Gee.
Yeah, it's
So this is where I kind of want to take the break because I've never had this happen. A opportunity attack from a more monster thing. You guys are okay using its reach attack on the monster stat, right?
I think that's
Well,
how
I
that
mean-
works.
Here's the question. What's its area of threat? Whatever its area of threat is, would it attack before its reach on the area of threat? Is there a previous attack? Or is
It's
it
15
waiting?
feet. So, I mean, that's its reach attack.
So if
Right,
he
but
doesn't
is there
leave
another
15
attack?
feet,
Is there another
Is that-
attack that could potentially hit then as well? Because you have to decide which reaction to use.
Yeah.
Right? Is the monster saying, I'm waiting until you get far enough away to strike you? Or is it like, you've moved outside of a certain threat zone that I can hit you at? I mean, it only gets one reaction, so it's got to pick which one it's going to use, I think.
I don't know. Typically, I
Are you
feel
saying
like it would
legendary
use
actions are reactions? Is that what you're saying?
close.
no.
I don't know. I don't know
It's-
the other one you're at.
So, what's the distance of the attack that you're choosing, basically?
15 feet. That's the closest it has. That's its melee weapon range.
Because I think he has to leave that range
Which
to
he
get the
did.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if he left 15
She
foot, then
did.
he'd attack with the 15-foot one. And that's it.
Yeah.
He uses his reaction to do that.
No legendary reactions though, or no legendary action as a reaction.
Yeah, they're not
Right.
reactions. No.
No, that's a different thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we're on the same page. I've never had this come up, so I'm just like, I'd rather ask my family.
It's weird, but I think that's how it works.
I do see it does say melee weapon
Mhm.
attack now, so I'm like, okay. That's kind of what I was looking for. I didn't see that earlier. Understand that. Ah, good. Low rolls. So 11 points piercing.
Are you going to give me an attack roll?
I already did.
Or
29.
auto hit?
No, it was
Oh,
29 to hit.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled an 18
was like,
on the, I rolled an 18 on the die. I probably mumbled it.
Okay.
It was like in my head. Yeah, the 11 piercing and 8 psychic damage. Opportunity. Sorry. Yeah, I've never had an opportunity attack on big guy. Usually people staying on it.
Bonus action, I'm going to bring my spear back, then I'm going to attack the lady.
Go for it.
The first strike is just half on the damage, right?
Correct. That use strength. Yeah.
So 29 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely is.
Do you want me to half it for you?
Sure, if you want.
Number.
Do.
Then be 9 points of damage.
9. Okay. Then in that case, she did pass her concentration. It's looking to hurt though.
So 28 to hit.
It's It's almost like her body like splayed out over. Oh no!
8 points of damage.
8 points. And you feel the full like bulge of her muscle come back as the spell drops on this last one. She's still up, but she is extremely rough. Just this frail old woman just holding on. She almost looks the same health.
20 to hit. Oh, that's a rough roll. 12 points of damage.
Fear kind of goes in. It's fine. Wave back. You want to do this?
Are those torches next to me? I'm going to stick the trident in her, spin around, and I'm going to slam her body up against the wall above the torch with the trident holding her above the flames.
Oh, jeez.
Slow burn up her body. cries out in just ear-splitting nails on a chalk.
And then I will say in her mind, rest, otherwise I find you again. Using my mind link.
Give me an insight check.
Don't mess with Kahu, people. It's
What's the takeaway from this?
They've done something.
13.
Oh, yeah.
You sense fear. That's not of you. Her eyes are stuck on you. Body is like paper.
He'll follow.
Turn?
Yep.
Cool. At the end of your turn, legendary action. Thing is going to. Okay. I'm gonna teleport.
he left my range. Oh, never mind.
It teleports here and then lashes out with one of his these kind of ethereal lashes. It's late. I can't think of a better word for that one. It's 22 to hit.
Me?
Makai.
Yeah.
Yep. It was trying to find you, Zach. It's gonna get you. It still looks hungrily towards Zach, but it kind of lashes back. 11 points piercing and 14 points psychic damage. End of Kahu's turn, and ice.
So I will see that Kaori is taken care of, and so I'll turn my attention to the big guy. I will target a shatter in the middle of him.
Real quick. Sorry, I
What?
forgot layer actions will go right before you. So just before the shatter goes off.
Rude.
No. Anais, first one will go after you. Which will be a 28 to hit. There's gonna be 18 points of psychic damage. Kahu, go after you after taking out 3. Oof. Yeah, it's gonna hit. There's 19 on the die. 18 points psychic damage. Yours.
18.
And then it can't be attack. Oh, Makai.
Yep.
25. 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Psychic. Alright, sorry.
Okay.
Shatter. Nice.
Yeah, shatter in the middle. I cast it at 6th level.
Ooh.
So that's,
Okay.
7d8 damage.
Nice. Welcome to Endgame.
I
We have
will-
6 levels. Let's go.
Channel energy to make it full damage.
Good lord. Okay.
So let's get out the calculator for that one.
I was
7.
gonna say, you went a little
9.
Pathfinder there, though, because you said channel energy and not channel divinity.
Oh, I'm so tired. Sorry.
It's
Okay,
invalid. No damage has been done against the monster. Thank you. but
So
you're
wait,
doing
so I
it-
would do
You're
7.
doing this on him, right?
The guy.
And
yeah.
not within 10 feet. I'm guessing of Makai.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm targeting so no one else
Just
is.
me.
Just kind of in the middle of him because he's so big.
Yeah, you said middle of the room. That's why I was just clarifying. So. I want to make sure
I said middle of the big guy.
I figured
thought
what
I
you were
said
doing.
him.
So he does.
So,
it's
wait,
full-
I.
Go ahead. Sorry.
But no, it's full damage. I was just wondering if that means I would do 7 times 8, right? Because if it's full damage, an 8. Okay,
Nice.
I was trying to make sure. Sometimes it's confusing. So that's 56.
And so he doesn't
That's a
have
lot
to
of
do
damage.
con save, is that right? Is that it fails he does full, and it's, or is it still half?
He has a con save, yes, to see if he
So it'd be
gets
half
all
if
of
he
it.
makes it.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
18.
I think that misses.
Oh,
Or that doesn't make it. Yeah, her save's 19, so he takes full damage.
Well, you
Hey.
legendary resist. Okay. But
Okay.
you got through one of them. All right. So how much?
You would have 56, so that would be 28
That's force or thunder.
thunder.
28.
Yeah, just in the middle. It just just gets in a dot in the middle and then just like on that.
It just all the lightning. You can see its whole
Yeah.
form just explode out, and almost see the ceiling above it is just now swirling again, and just this horrendous yell. Awesome. Anything else?
I mean, I have my weapon, but it's not like it's gonna get anywhere. So it like awkwardly floats 20 feet behind me and doesn't do anything. A lot less epic, but it's coming. I'm done.
That's the only downside of a spiritual weapon. It's just it's so like slow.
You can see you. Kind of tucked in that corner. Daxplane tag. We'll say at the end of your turn, Ananias. Gonna look right back at you and lash out at you. Oof. Natural 21.
Wait, Adonias?
Yes, is a legendary action. Yes.
Use the knives with the
Oh,
range.
okay.
For this
25
one,
feet.
120 feet. Yeah. This one's a different.
Oh.
Unless anyone wants to try top it.
I would, but I think I can't see him, so that's
No,
why I'm not
it would have gone
doing
after
anything.
you if you can see it.
Yeah, I feel like I can't
Give me
see
a
him, so
moment,
I
I'm
can't do
thinking.
anything.
I will stop my rolling until your decision made. So.
How's everybody looking from Kao's perspective?
I'm very bloody right now.
She's pretty wounded. Yeah, I mean not like horrifically, but with the amount of damage he's dealing,
And
it's
nice
probably
as well.
messy. Yeah.
Avenger moment is
It is a
that.
natural 20.
And I've seen this battle's been going on long enough that Meikai's been moving a little bit quicker than this guy all in all, right?
Yeah. I can get around.
It's gonna catch up to.
He gets fast.
You have to catch up to.
He gets fast.
Dang, I wish I had more than one reaction.
Like, well, my boy's got something in mind.
Just do whatever.
Do it.
I don't really care.
Do it.
Either way.
And use the runic shield.
Oh, that's a reroll.
Yeah.
Wow.
I will
Is
show
it
you
another
the
natural
dice.
20?
It is another 20. My bad. That sucks. I'm
Another nat 20.
really sorry. Yes, it was
Wasted use.
meant to be.
Unfortunate.
I'm
Oh,
so sorry. I am not picking on you, John.
That does
Whatsoever.
not happen very much.
That
I can't even be mad.
that sucks.
Okay, let's
I'm
roll
just-
some damage.
I
Take
just
me
bring
down.
up. I just always bring up that you roll well against me because I don't want you constantly saying you don't roll well.
No, you're
That's
right.
true.
As a balanced party, though. But yes, I don't know. I don't remember the last time I brought you guys down though. There, I don't even like unconscious down. Hold on. I already rolled 8 plus 3 is 11. 25. 32 points of psychic damage on that one.
Oh, I'm still up.
Woe is me. Oh, okay, I'm fine. Yes, okay. That is legendary action. So nice, you just went make high.
Okay.
There's a lot. We're getting into
Okay,
After
thanks.
Dark. You guys all
Yeah,
good? We're
she
good to
is.
go. It's nearing the end of the fight. We're all good.
Yeah.
Check in.
Meikai is still taking a stance. She's just bleeding
You can
profusely.
hear the end of the hurtling cries of Kaori behind you as they fade. Crisp. Stay on that.
Yeah. Okay, she's gonna get. Wait, what's the upside down, Zach?
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Okay, does that count as flanking?
No.
No. Okay, I
They're
didn't think
not,
so.
Like,
Oh,
they're
okay.
not like an actual body.
Okay. So she's panting heavily and just like, okay, we can keep doing this. And I am going to attack. It's a 19 plus 10. That's 29. That will hit.
That definitely is.
Gonna use this, and we're gonna use. Ooh, wait. Okay, no, we're good. I'm gonna use a Kensei point, but I'm going to use Death Strike on this. Okay. 18 points for that one.
I think it's coming down to the wire for this one. 18?
Yes.
Kind of just katana slashing through after the form just came back together through the shatter. Just slicing through. You can see now gashes that's
Wait.
with light coming through, unable for this form to fully kind of starting to.
It's 23 because I forgot my other D8 for the Radiant.
What was the original number you gave me?
15.
Oh.
And now it's
8?
23.
8? 7 more? Yeah. Cool.
Wait.
Up there.
Wait, I said 15 plus another 5 is 20. Sorry, it's late. Sorry.
Good. I'll add 3 back.
It's a struggle, Buzz.
Dude, you're just like, I'm
Okay.
sorry. You know what? That was I hit you in the eye. I'm sorry. My bad. That's
Alright, next attack though.
I did later actions, right? I did.
That's a natural 20.
Natural 20. You got it back.
Okay.
Your chosen symbol shines as the entire room. You even see the eyeballs on the side close right from that back. And
I am death striking this one as well.
what?
Ooh,
Anime
okay.
moment.
Good rolls, good rolls. It is an anime moment. Okay. That's also 20 as well.
2 points.
Is that doubling everything?
But it's
You're doubling your rolls?
am I doubling the radiant damage too? I was about to ask that.
The dice
Anything that's a
roll.
roll
Because
die.
is
Anything you
well,
roll.
is Death Strike doubled then?
Anything
I roll?
die is
If
rolled.
it's a roll die, it's double. You double the roll.
That's 36 then, because I have to not count my +4 to my weapon.
As you bring the katana scraping just sparks along the floor, it just shines fully with radiant damage going up straight through. As you see,
That's how I do
these
it.
3 lashings, like heading out towards Zachary around the corner. Needs an moment. The cries and screaming, all of you clutch your heads. 4. And more points of psychic for all of you. Cries out, and you can feel this just nightmarish horror and fear overcome you. But it radiates ears and breaks through the eyes as holds in it. You see the body still there. You can tell now with the fights going over, there is corruption in the body.
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all doing with that?
I do want to rush up to it, if I can.
Just this trained, quiet, raspy breath.
Okay. Tell Zachary to get over here.
And Zach will slowly walk over.
That was a nice and calm doing.
Who's looming over with the burning body against the wall still.
Jeez, calm.
It's like this.
And I's like kind of limps over. She's really wounded, which is fine. She's not gonna do anything. But
You see, Kaori's body found a skeleton, burned and charred with runes on the matched that dagger. Grasping breath, walk near. Okay, Zachary.
Do you think, Zachary, do you think doing the curse removal thing is going to take care of this?
Zach's gonna
Not
look
bad.
at the blood stuff that's beside the bed that's like going into this body. He's gonna go and put both hands into his bag. You see him pull out the cursed dagger in one hand and kind of stand over the body.
What's your plan here?
Hold the dagger for a moment. It was me. It's this. Then he'll lower the dagger. And in the other hand is the diamond dust from the temple. He'll drop the dagger, put one hand on his chest, and cast Greater Restoration. This is from my family, though. Forgiving you, as they'd want me to.
Gains. You see June's eyes open. This faded greenish light. One eye, the eye that you remember, Makai. The other eye is corrupted. Like it's been blinded. June looks like he's been aged not 4 years. He looks both between you and Zachary. Initially. Let her come back. He grabs her hand, Makai.
Okay. Makai's gonna how do I use that? She's going to take her katana then and
Takes one, like kind of like a really weak hand. Right before you do that, and he kind of nods. But then he moves one hand and points to your staff back. Nods that you make.
yeah. She'll go right in his chest and just
That same spot you hit before. Now, instead of this pain shock of guilt, horror, there's a level of peace, gratitude. That last pair of life, whatever was left of life they had. Body is that really frail hand falls. Still tied, bed. And I think you guys said you unplugged the blood. Everything seems drained at this point. Whatever had been there had been sucked into him, but stopped anymore. Body lies there. There's no sign of corruption. Now, explaining from before, now it does feel like the source of all of this moved and taken care of with his body.
Are the runes still on her bones?
They were carvings of runes. They weren't active runes. I apologize. The carvings but they are not lit up in there. And Zachary, as you take his life, a dagger that you were holding, those runes. Oh. You can still feel life force held within this. But whatever evil that was at its hold on it. Still doesn't feel like still feels like an evil weapon, but doesn't feel like it has.
So like an evil life force is within this?
Give me an Arcana check.
That's not amazing. 13.
The life force does not feel evil. It feels like a container for, and at this point you would assume, however they, in the nightmare and the dagger, Vine was able to life transference, life force of. This seems to have been a container that they were consuming energy from. Feel like you might be able to find a way to restore life force. The weapon itself is inherently evil.
Yeah, so first thing, he'll take like his hand while he's still like in angel mode, his wings are out. And he'll just like slam his hand onto his chest and use like a firebolt spell plus his 13 radiant to just like burn up the body.
As you do, Ori's skeleton begins to burn. Both begin to ash. Everything goes quiet. Off in the distance. Hear Mel's voice. Three. Turned and leaned up against the wall. Mother. That's where we'll end. Good job, everybody. You guys did so well. Fully wrapping up the second part of this boss fight. This was one of the big sessions I had planned ever since the beginning of the game. This was a long time. Thank you guys so much. Captain of the Abyssal, thank you so much for the follow. We are ending the end of our game. So thank you guys, everyone who came out tonight and played with us. Just while I'm looking for someone to raid, why don't you guys go around and do any shout-outs for your boss? Dealey. Again.
Yeah. Hi. Follow me on Twitter at Rapazeel. I do art, and it's a fun time. Boop. Next.
I am Rachel. I am listening to the Spider-Verse soundtrack right now, so I'm really like it was good battle soundtrack music. Anyway, that being said though, I do art, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Pit400Art. I also stream over at Marquee Gaming, art streams at 3:30 CST. So you can, on Monday. Did I say that? Yeah. Come follow me then. It's gonna be a fun time. The end.
I'm John, also known as Deely's husband. I don't have any socials, but there's a thing called The Tavern that you should go take a look at, and I'll do a shout out for that and pass it on to Mark.
All right. Yeah. Other side of Market Gaming with Rachel. And we have a D&D game on Sundays, 2 p.m. CST. It's a lot of fun.
It's a magical game of mystical mishaps that you can interact with. And you can find on Spotify. It's a lot of fun. You should come join us.
There you
Wow, you did it! I'm so proud!
80 cents.
Actually, that's a good way to
insane.
remember it. It's a magical game of mystical mishaps.
I've been
And then
working
you
on
use
that. I've been
magical.
all week. I've been working
Yeah.
on that. I think that's why I got it mixed up because I was meant to say as a line, but yes. So come out Sunday. I'll be playing that one. It's on PM. Mondays with art. Tuesdays literary_DM. A Zelda-inspired game. Tonight we're gonna go ahead and raid the one and the only Distal's place. They are playing Endeavors of the Sword Coast. They say prepare your hydrate. So that's if you want to have fun making. So thank you so much. We will announce kind of exactly when we'll be on next week. Like I said, guys, I apologize. Work's just kind of really, really weird for me right now, as far as what. So we will announce in the Discord if it's still going to be the same time or not, and stuff like that. But yeah, we're getting to the end, so hopefully you guys want to stick with us. We only got, say, 5-6 sessions left, really. So I mean, we're entering endgame. So I'm excited. But thank you guys so much for hanging with us tonight and cheering on our players. Their amazing triumph over evil in their backstory. So we'll go and wrap up the Hanazuka arc next week. And let's go and over raid Distal's place as you show the love and respect to me. Show the love and respect and bring the Bardic Barrage over. Oh, so next week.